Hey guys, welcome back. I am coming on to do my second layout for the Not Just for Boys Kit Club for August 2023. And I am going to be concentrating on the Intrinsic Limitless kit. So I laid out all of my papers and I'm like, okay, I like that one, I like that one, I like that one. And I'm like, what do I want to use? So then I started looking at my photo. And there's like three distinct lines in the photo. We have the sand, we've got the water and the sky. I'm like, I want to do something kind of mimicking that. So what this photo is, this is my daughter Shay and Nick, and they were at a wedding in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. And it's on the water and it's rustic and it's gorgeous and it's beautiful. And like this kit totally works for that. So I'm super excited. So I think this will be the sand, right? I'm thinking this is my sky, right? And then this bit in between with the water, I want to do a row of rainbows because I think it would be stinking adorable. So that's what I'm kind of vibing. Now, the rainbows, I want to fussy cut out. So maybe I should do a little bit of a color change right in between with them. Okay, this is like the murky way my mind's working right now. So I'm going to put these papers aside. Then, guys, I've got this tray, like a legit tray of treasures for this kit. I have got so many beautiful a la carte goodies. I've got our enamel dots. We've got, they're from the essentials kits as well as a la carte. I have got 49 market pieces. This Rome word would be a gorgeous title because I totally want to bring in this Nouveau mousse as well. So let me show you what it looks like. It's in Persian red and you can get so much great dimension. That's just me doing a quick smear with it, but I'm going to put it through this stencil. Guys, I'm already telling you this whole design and I haven't done a thing. I want to put it through the stencil. So there's so many things I want to use all at once and I haven't even started. It's one of those things. Overly excited with all of the goodies. So let's take a look. I know I want to fussy cut out a bunch of these things. I can do that while my pretty, I need words. I can say words. I know words. I want to do that while my Nouveau mousse is drying, right? Because, we need to be able to do that with our time. So I did say that this was going to be kind of my sky area. And guys, I know it's not light blue like a sky. This is like, we are ishing kind of like my sky, but not really, but kind of. And it also helps that this is 49 a market paper, so it's really good and sturdy. And it can hold up to mixed media so beautifully. Now, I like the idea that this is more of my sand. So let's go ahead and we will just, make some sand there. Sand is made. That's done. Now, sand isn't going to be perfectly uniform and clean and pretty because, it's sand. So we just created a lovely beach. Obviously, it's a beach, right? Just go with it. Ooh, that's even pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. Hold on. Y'all, did I lie to you about what I'm going to put behind my rainbows? I don't know. Let's take a look because I like that that's also blue where the water would be. Oh, I did. I told you guys some stories. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this as well. My only concern is I really want my, there we go. So if we had this behind that, we are totally getting the dramatic 3 layers that are in the photo. Do you guys see what I mean? I don't know. Maybe my mind works a little murky. Not quite sure about that. Okay, so we have that going on. Perfect. I did tell you I wanted to fussy cut out a bunch of rainbows because I want to put them on either side of the photo and pop them up, all of that. We can have this gorgeous Rome word for our title, wherever that's going to be. We don't know yet. I'm trying to decide if I want to come down just a little bit more like that because that would let me do a little something like that. Oh, That wouldn't be the 3 that we're trying to do. But I do like the idea of something. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. So what I need to do now is I want to get my stencil work going, and I'm just going to do that kind of in the background, in the sky area, as it were, right? I don't know. But that will give that time to dry. It'll give me a little time for these thoughts to kind of marinate and get going. And then we will start putting on all of the things. Now, I also know that once I get going and in this area, this is what I should tell you. I already know that I'm not going to have to do too much up here, because once I stick a couple of these gorgeous 49 and Market pieces behind it, you end up like with all of that beautiful space kind of filled in. But do you guys see this color story? It is beautiful. I can map my photo a few more times, all of that. So the good news is I do know that I am going to have this big piece here, right? Not a big deal. And so I don't really have to put a whole lot of stencil work behind that. What I think I'll do, so that I don't muck everything up though, I think I'll do the thing where you kind of just draw beneath your things with a pencil, so that you know kind of where your stencil-y stuff needs to be. Does that make sense? I'll show you when it comes up in 1 second. So all of that will be covered. Perfect. So now I can just get to it and go off with my stencil. So this stuff is cool. It looks like foil or something. I am pretty darn jazzed with it. Now, it doesn't need to come all the way to the edge, because, you know, I love when things kind of can show off the photo more. You know, when you go all the way around it, it ends up kind of showcasing everything. So these do not have to be perfect. Not every single bit of it has to be filled in for me to be happy, just mostly. And I think when we pull it up, we're going to be happy little campers on either side of this, guys. So cool. And I like this, like, I don't know, kind of like an old school font that it has going on. Very cool. So let's see, against that deep color. Come on, y'all, look at that. So pretty. So I'm going to do the rest of that, let it dry, and then I'll be back in a jiffy. I just have to cut out a bunch of fabulous rainbows. I have all of these pieces stuck down, aside from my title. I want to fussy cut out this gorgeous floral frame and pop that on next. And then I'm going to go through lots of these 49 and Market pieces and just see what I can layer up, because they are stunning. And I want to I think I just want to put all of the things. Oh, by the way, all of my little rainbows are popped up on a little bit of dimension, just so that there's lift, you know, because it's kind of like a tone on tone, but that little bit of shadow just helps so much. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, pop that on, look for some more pieces, and I will come back. I just thought I'd show you that this is shaping up pretty darn cute. So I decided, while I'm pulling all of these gorgeous goodies out, that I need a shaker pocket. Yes, I do, with one of these sweet little frames from 49 and Market, and thought maybe I'd come in and do it with you. Let's come in a little bit, because I haven't done one on camera for a minute, and then people will end up asking, hey, can you do a close-up? Can you do your shaker? So all I've done so far is I put a little double-sided adhesive on the back. I didn't need to put it around the entire back. It's just going to hold down the clear part of my shaker pocket, the little acetate part. Now, if you do not have acetate on hand, guys, you can use packaging just fine. It's not a big deal. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a nice trim around, as long as the acetate covers the little window on my frame. It's perfectly fine, right? The next thing I'm going to do is grab some double-sided foam adhesive, because I want to create a nice little well. And now on this one, you do need to have the double-sided adhesive going all the way around, because if you don't, your sequins are going to escape right out on you, and you're going to be bummed because you're going to have this beautiful project, and one by one, your sequins are going to make a run for it. And that's not what we want. Let me go ahead and make that nice and tight. See? No gap whatsoever. So now I get to just get some of these gorgeous sequins that match this. They're in the a la carte section in the store. There's a bazillion sequin mixes and they get the colors spot on. Absolute gurus at mixes. So I was like, we need some of these gorgeous sequins in here. For my first layout this month, it was up on the 7th. I created a shaker pocket in a cut file. It was the best cut file. It had nice thick lines on it, so I could totally make a shaker out of 3 of the banner pieces super, super easily. So if you like a really tight, packed sequin shaker pocket, then put tons of sequins. If you want them to move around a little bit, don't put as many sequins. It's pretty much like that. I'm gonna cover that whole well, which I actually have to take off the adhesive. That would make sense. Take off the backing. Then you go ahead and put some cardstock, vellum, whatever you like to attach to the back of your double-sided adhesive and trim around it, and poof, you will have the cutest little shaker. Now, I'll embellish on top of the shaker. I always do, just because, I layer everything. I am a layering girl, but that's how quick and easy it is to have the cutest little shaker out of a frame. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna get back to layering up all the things. I just thought I'd show you a quick tutorial. So next, I wanna get these little guys popped up. Oh, I have to scuff them up as well. But guys, look at how easily this came together. It's just, this kit's perfectly curated. It's pretty. And this is for, a layout that was literally at a wedding. You can do anything with these kits. I love that. So I'm going to go ahead, scuff these 3 up. And so that we have a little bit of something going on. Make sure to get a little bit of dimensional adhesive behind them. And I'm going to put these 3 wordy bits underneath my photo. After that, guys, I have to put a couple sequins on and see if there's anything I need to finish up with this. I think I'd like to get some of this Nuvo, these stone drops. Guys, these dry. Did you see it? Literally looks like stone. Oh my gosh. So I have these little guys to go ahead and do like enamel dots with them. Oh wait, and I also have my gorgeous gray. So that will be super fun. A few sequins, and this will be totally finished up. You guys, I almost forgot about these amazing puffy stars, and they are my very, very favorite. So I'm gonna pop all of those guys on, and then my sequins and my Nuvo. So I've got everything done. I've tucked all of these fabric stars in. I think they are the bomb. Guys, I'm gonna hold it up so I can show you where we are with this. I've got enamel dots from Altenew in there. They're amazing. Got my cute little shaky shake. I have sequins as well as enamel dots in these areas as well. Little sequins right there. Now I'm gonna come in with some of the Nuvo stone drops and just fill in those clusters a little bit. And then this will be done. I think it is beautiful and gorgeous, and the photo totally pops against these tones. I love this frame behind the photo. I didn't end up matting the photo with anything else aside from that white cardstock because it just looks beautiful with the frame. Okay, a couple dots here, and I'm gonna have links down below for the Not Just for Boys Kit Club website, Facebook group, and the blog. So you can see everything that's going on, see what fellow subbies are doing with these kits, what the design team's doing, where you can buy the kits, all that kind of stuff. So still shots to follow, and I will see you guys ever so soon with another video. Bye, guys.